som sa dnes presunul ďalej na východ. A tentokrát
I have today moved further east, and this time I am speaking to you from Abu Dhabi, where I will be attending official talks with the highest officials of the United Arab Emirates, in particular with President Sheikh Mohamed bin Zayed, together with a government delegation. Despite the fact that we will turn around our trip to the Emirates in 24 hours, and I will be in Bratislava tomorrow afternoon, we expect significant investment impulses for Slovakia from the negotiations. We have concrete plans and proposals, the results of which I will, of course, keep you informed of. Slovakia needs investment. We need to support economic growth in 2026. Therefore, within the framework of Slovakia's sovereign foreign policy orientated towards all four cardinal points of the world, we seek all opportunities for cooperation. I must thank the political leadership of the United Arab Emirates for their fantastic welcome and hospitality at this very moment, before the negotiations begin. I hope that President Mohamed bin Zayed will visit our country. Dear friends, solidarity is also disappearing in the European area. As the Slovak folk song "In Vain I Scream, In Vain I Cry" sings, the European Union is in the ideological grip of hatred against Russia and support for the war in Ukraine and is losing its common sense and ceasing to look at the legitimate interests of individual member states, particularly in the energy sector and in key industrial areas, especially the automotive sector. European companies can never compete with China or the United States at the prices we have in Europe. I am also asking, and this was the subject of a small summit with car manufacturers in Slovakia, that unrealistic targets such as stopping the sale of cars with internal combustion engines after 2035 be reconsidered. A major undertaking is the proposed emissions permit mechanism for households and businesses, which will make energy significantly more expensive after 2027. Slovakia is very active in the group of European Union member states that are calling for a review of this program. The European Council, differently than usual, almost all conclusions on Ukraine. If we continue like this, Europe will become an open-air museum of culture and museums, visited by rich Chinese or Indians or citizens of other countries whose politicians are not driven by an obsession with Russia or ideological hatred. To make this week even more exciting, I have a bilateral meeting with NATO Secretary-General Rutte on Wednesday evening. And, of course, I will use the European Council on Thursday and probably also on Friday for a series of short bilateral meetings with my partners. I'll also give a dude today to conclude on former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. It is well known that he was among those who, shortly after the conflict between Russia and Ukraine began, prevented the signing of a peace treaty.